So, where does mental illness come from? Why don't we talk about it? And how can we help ourselves? Mental illness can be triggered by many things, whether it's genetic, whether it's trauma from situational events, whether it's the standard American food diet, whether it's, drug induced, or maybe a collection of all of those things. Regardless of what it is, it's okay. And you're not alone. And it's a shame that we don't actually address it and talk about it and really help prevent, ourselves from spinning out of orbit, and also know how to help each other. So here's some tools to help you when you feel like you're spinning out of orbit and you don't feel in balance, regardless of why. So getting help and having somebody to talk to is a very good idea. So I highly recommend reaching out and finding somebody to talk to, or finding someone who has different perspective and perhaps somebody who's not personally involved with you, so who could be more objective to the way you feel and really just listen and allow you to be where you are. So please, I encourage you to ask for help and guidance outside of your own mind. It's very important to know that you could use your breath. And I know that when you're in the state of anxiety or extreme emotions or anger, it is probably the most difficult time for you to remember to use your breath. But try to tell yourself, okay, I'm just going to take 5. So inhaling. Exhaling to the count of 5. So inhale to the count of 5 and exhale to the count of 5. Or if that's too many, then, take 3. So just allow yourself just a moment to just create that pause. Use your breath to really get into the feeling inside your body and allow it to start to calm down, so you could pull yourself out of that extreme pendulum swing. And if that doesn't work, punching bags are really cool too. Also, those really big pool noodles, get one of those and just freak out. But sometimes you do just have to let it out. I mean, this is what I've heard anyway, So just allow yourself the space, though, to feel what you're feeling. Because so often we have to, suppress everything, or we, have to put on the professional face, or we have to be a very specific way. So allow yourself, or create the space to allow yourself to really just be in the feeling of how you're feeling, and healthily and thoughtfully, mindfully let it out. Release. 5 things to stay in balance so you're not swinging too extreme on the pendulum. Number 1, take breaks. Take breaks for yourself so you have some time for yourself to assimilate and feel how you feel, and release and process in a healthy way, so you're not projecting it to other people or harming yourself in any way. So take breaks, and also take breaks from social media and interacting. Allow yourself the space that you're not bringing in too much extra information, so you can just be in your own process and learn the lessons that you need to. Number 2, listening to music. Allow music to be a medicine for you. Really use music that calms you, or music that helps you release and change the feeling that you're having. So music is a wonderful tool and I highly recommend it. Number 3, limit extremes in your day. So limit how much spicy foods you're eating, or extremely sweet foods, or extremely salty, or getting really hot and then really cold. So try to really be considerate of how your external environment is, so then you can be mindful of how that affects you emotionally and internally. Number 4, just even if you are taking medication, know that that's not the only option. Pay attention to your options. Think about using Ayurvedic herbs or Ayurveda as a medicine. Go to an Ayurvedic doctor, use acupuncture. Know that there's alternatives, supplements and herbs as well that can help sustain your balance and keep you in that centered space. So number 5 is change your environment. I know a lot of us have been in quarantine and our environment is limited, but even just going for a walk, just removing yourself physically from the space that you're in, or even, picking up a book and mentally going to another place and changing your environment. Also suggesting that if your friends are going through something, take them for a walk, or recommend something healthy or nutritional for them to read and nourish them. Just some ideas. I hope this helps. It helps me, and I honor your soul. So know that you are not alone. Know that there is help and you have options. And thank you so much for joining me on the Green Yoga Project. I look forward to our next adventure together. Please like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it.